Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome, finally, welcome to today's Trading We Don't See. Hopefully, you're having a fantastic day. Let me welcome username, the first one in the chat, and what a day! He's saying that he's setting up his SNES already. That is fantastic. Welcome. Also, we got right here a JR. What's up, buddy? Wick's wife. What's up, Wick wives? Welcome. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me. And also, we have KDGT. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm trying to look like how to host a game competition. Oh, you're not watching this, but and also play. What is it? NES games online with friends. So that's what I'm coming at. NES party. Maybe we can check that out. Not 100% sure. That sounds or that seems like something. I don't know. Maybe we can also do. I don't know. Maybe a where can we get some old school games, or at least some Xbox like Mortal Kombat or something like that, because username mentioned that he got the Mortal Kombat on his NES. So I do remember that it was not that good. I do remember that I used to play Mortal Kombat on N64. Yeah, also not that great, but much better. So we'll see. I'm still working on that. OC, always with the good vibes. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. All right. Other than that, pretty happy with the trades that yesterday we called out, guys. Oh goodness, everything is in green. Everything is back in green. So hopefully we get Kelly here in the show, because she was asking. I remember last Monday or Monday or Tuesday, not quite remember that she asked, "Hey, aren't you a little worried for tomorrow or for Wednesday because we had the FOMC's things?" Was that Kelly? Not 100% sure. And sorry if I'm putting that on Kelly. Sorry, but that's what I remember. Maybe a little bit of a short-term memory. And I was answering, not really. Well, I'm a little bit worried, but we need to prepare for whatever it moves, right? If it goes to the upside. Oh, what is it? Asking my son. I'll let you. Oh, absolutely, KDGT. That would be fantastic. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, I was saying, well, let's prepare for both case scenarios. So in case one of those plays out, well, we know already what to do, right? So we're not going to be trying to guess where is it going to be moving and just leaving the other side just to to the luck. So let's go to the charts, because I think we got some taking profits to do. So let's roll. All right, so this is the first thing that I got. This is the NES party. Not sure if this could be maybe a something to worth keeping an eye. I'm just gonna put it in here, NES party, and let's change it to tools in here. Let's click done. I'll visit that in a second. Then I will just read a couple of stuff, right? So perfect, Bitcoin. Let's talk about trading. Trading tuition. What's up, bro? Welcome. Are you joining the SNES contest? Let me know. I mean, it could be any vintage. I would call even classical Xbox, everything from classical Xbox back in the day, vintage. Because SNES, get the SNES and watch. Why aren't you afraid of the dark? No, man, I do still have the SNES, by the way. I still have it. I still have the original Xbox. I still have the SNES. I still have my Sega gear. And I still have, I think, oh yeah, the Xbox 360 White Edition and Slim Black Edition. Those are the 5 consoles that I still have. They're just in a box. In fact, the slim version, it's right there. I'm actually looking at it right now. It's right back in there, next to the Nerf guns. But yeah, I'm not afraid. I just want to make it that so we all can maybe join the game. But yeah, guys, if you know something, please let me know. All right, let's go back into Bitcoin. This is gonna be a quick session. We're gonna be taking some profits today, so prepare your brokers. All right, and guess what we got? That little, look at that little thing right there, right here. We were expecting that. In fact, we talked about, oh, come on, to move that out of the way. Come on, we were talking about the bunching up at the top, and then maybe we could still have, we're still on the radar, 114, 115, so on and so forth, right? Even 100K still, depending on how that played out. Let's go and check out a couple of our alerts, all right? Let's get started with Litecoin. Remember Litecoin, a quarter of a position, we are on green. If you're able to, I know a quarter of a position might not be as big of a deal, all right? Or as big as that you might be able to take more profits. But if you're able to take 50% out, it's time to move our stop to entry, all right? Let's leave it as is. Let me start taking a look at where we have some other resistances. Well, we haven't hit the very top, neither in here. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is redrawing my trend line. I'm going to right-click it, lock it, right-click it again, add an alert, all right? This is going to be the first thing that I'm going to be doing. The next thing I'm going to be doing is once again creating an alert on the dynamic reactor. I think there is a chance that we come back down here and then we do a little range. If that is the case, we can scalp it twice, right? So one little movement to the upside, let's just let it come back down, right? We're not going to be shorting it, and then another little movement to the downside right before the breakout, right? Are we going to break out? I don't know. I'm assuming so, and that is because on the bounce right here, we haven't had that enough momentum. On Bitcoin, it's a little bit of a different story. Let's go back to Cake. We are on possible entry zones. Did we set up entries? Not really. We just called out possible entry zones. Did we hit them? Abso-freaking-doodly. But remember what I mentioned yesterday. I'm not going to be chasing after prices. I'm still going to let them come to me. And right now, we don't have peak performance. I'm still waiting for peak performance on Cake. I still don't want to go for it because look at that, we have a trend line in here. It's not about the breakout, it's about your retest and then further continuation. So would I be jumping into a long right now? Could be. Could it be a good long opportunity? Yes, I think I'm assuming that is a 3% or 2% movement from where we are right now for the best. Oh, 6% movement. All right, you know what? Maybe talking about 6% movement. Now it's looking juicy. All right. Let's do it. Let's go. Long position. We're still bearish. Let's see if we have something to grab onto, because we don't have anything other than in here, but we already have bounce from it. Let's try to get it from here. All right, and then we're gonna be aiming there. My stop loss is gonna be very close in here, and I'm not gonna be adding a wiggle room. That is gonna be it. Quarter of an entry. Hey, so soon and we are already taking quarters. I mean, this cannot end up well. All right, SNES emulator could be, my friend. But how do we get together to play along? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I mean, I'm all in with emulators. I do have a Raspberry Pi. I can emulate on the computer. I like emulators. That's why I also got a PS Vita, just to play emulated games. But hey, Erica, what's up? How is it going? No, it's a real address. Oh, I got it. So, I mean, wait, but I did read it all the way there. I actually think it skipped it, isn't it? Didn't I, KDGT? I think so. Where is it? Times Dead Zombies snesville.com, if that all still up. Ooh, that could be a good one. All right. If that is not a legit software review, sorry, the legit webpage, be careful. We don't want this show to be taken down. All right. So, we can chat about it. I mean, if it gets sensitive, let's take it to the Discord. Yeah. TA Joe, what's up, brother? I have Xbox 360. Love it. Oh, I also love it. Played COD. Not really. What is COD? Call of Duty, of course. All right, but haven't played in about 5 years. Every player that knew COD, but didn't like that. New place. Man, we can maybe do something with that. I think that'd be awesome. I still have my own. I do remember that I like Ghost Recon. I also love that game, but I think that was one player, right? One single player. Not 100% sure. All right, so let's go and take a look at here. All right, 1/4. If it comes back down, if not, we're gonna be having right here an alert a little bit lower right there for a short position. If we create a secondary wave to the downside, what kind of secondary wave? Something like this, but bigger. All right, something like that, but bigger. But so far, let's see if we can fill that up. Hopefully we do. Let's add an alert right here. And I think that will be good to go. All right, perfect. What else do we have in here? Ethereum not doing anything. Well, just itty bitty tiny little thing that actually shows strength, to be honest. Still hashtag, you know what, F Ethereum. So, oh, dude, not looking at that. All right, let's go to Fartcoin. All right, Fartcoin. Back on, are we on entry zones? Not quite there yet, but most likely we're gonna have some of those. All right, what else do we have? Do we have LTC, Litecoin? Yeah, all right, we already have Litecoin. Where was the other one, man? Come on, do I need to really go chase after these things? All right, Ethereum, Fartcoin. All right, Fartcoin. What is our setup in here? Fartcoin. It is getting the daily, getting to, where is it? The trend line. Okay, breaking the trend line. But we did have another one of what was it? Solana. Come on, load. All right, Solana. We already have another one. Oh yeah, Bitcoin. Of course. How am I supposed to just not follow on Bitcoin? All right, let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, this is it. All right, this was it. Sorry about that. Let's go back to 4 hours. All right, Bitcoin. Remember, we were looking for the two possibilities. Let me just get rid of a little bit of that noise, but just look at where my support and resistances are. All right, just so you see what I'm seeing. And well, then remember, we were hunting it all the way from here. And come on, what happened right here? We took the trade. Look at that, very, very, very close to getting stopped out. That is fantastic. We didn't. We are back at profits. Guys, TP1, please. TP1, all right? If you haven't, J Valid, how's it going, J Valid? Welcome. All right, so guys, if you haven't, take TP on Bitcoin, please. All right, not financial advice. You can let it go if you want to. And then we're going to be aiming at the top of the range, 119. Something around those areas to then take our secondary profits on Bitcoin. But so far, Bitcoin entry played out. Oh, don't move it. Played out fantastically. Played out very, very, very nice. All right. What else we were looking at? I remember we had a meme coin, Litecoin. All right, we already have gone through it. Cake. We're waiting for that come back down. Ethereum did nothing here. Fartcoin on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hours. All right, 4 hours. We are back at some support. Remember, this is one of my favorite tools, and let me see if I can show it to you. There it goes. Volume profile bar magnifier order block. Here it is. Guess where we are. All right. At this point, the next thing I need to do is look for my flip of the ribbon. Do I have flip of the ribbon? Yes. Am I jumping back in here? Yes. Should we be taking maybe a trade? Not quite, but why not? Let's do a 1 quarter entry. So let's go for a long position. Let's get it right now. All right, I'm gonna be setting my stop loss right here and a little bit below, and that is because I'm jumping in, and I believe that I might be having. And wait a second before we open up that order. All right, let me just confirm this. But I think we might be able to cross into the green cloud in there. All right, let's see. We already have peak performance. Perfect. Where was my peak performance? Right in here. Are we almost in the same zone? Yes, we are. And we have strength. The next thing that we need to see, it is that loss of strength while we go up, and we're gonna be having a bounce to the dynamic reactor. Perfect. So far, so good. We're on to something. Let's see what else we got in here. Money flow not looking good. Our volume profile seems like we're trying to get back up in here. But again, this is a 1 quarter position that we're going to be taking. All right. I think we're good to go. It is not a perfect setup. It is a very good setup. All right. But I don't have flip of the ribbon so far. So it did not play out exactly on the flip of the ribbon. We do have peak performance. That is amazing. We are not breaking through the zero line. That is not good. But still, we have a sweep of the lows in here. So why not? Let's go ahead and take that trade. Remember, 1 quarter and your stop loss 0.98-ish. All right, I'm going to be taking it as we finish the class. Just so you know, this can be moving a slightly bit on me. Let's, oh, not that one because that's going to be ringing and then it's going to disappear. This one in here, take profits 1. Let's see, where do we have it? Right there. So TP number 1 right here. Let's add one of those right here, TP number 1. Our entry, let's go for ish point right here. And finally, TP number 2, where the dynamic reactor is going to be. All right. What else do we had to ring? Let's go to our next alerts in here. Farcoin, Polygon. Polygon again on support. Not only that, remember that we were talking about Polygon-matic 4 hours, possible head and shoulders. Guess what? Where is our neckline? Where is our next neckline? Here it is. It's not about the breakout. It's about the retest. Are we going to keep going downwards? I hope so. I mean, do I like Polygon? Yes, I do. All right. But if I can short it, let's short it, right? If I can long it, let's long it. So far, we're coming back up. Is this the same as Farcoin? Seems like it. We have the same pattern, all right? And it would make sense for us to go higher. But so far, look at the angle of your oscillator here, right? So Farcoin, let's go visit Farcoin. It is more of a steep angle. Yes, it's not a 45-degree angle. All right, but it's still kind of steeper, and we're just about to cross to the green zone. Polygon-matic, not so much. It's more like a lazy angle here. We still need 1 or 2 candles to pierce through the green zone. I mean, I'm not feeling the vibe. Also, look at how far are we from the dynamic reactor. Not that far as Farcoin, right? Kelly, what's up, Kelly? Welcome, welcome. All right, so so far, let's just leave it alone. I'm gonna set a alert in here and then another alert all the way here, just to see how is it gonna be moving. All right, maybe I'll take a late trade on Polygon, a quarter trade farther on, but so far, not that good. Let's take a look at AVAX, because AVAX, here it is. We were expecting, there we go, a possible entry at a 1 quarter. Remember what? Standing by FOR. Where is our FOR, by the way? It's not even there yet. I mean, we just got it right here. All right. So standing by for the FOR. That's why we stand by for that FOR, because it can save our asses. In this case, it absolutely did. All right. Look at that. And then, where was our next area of support? Right down here, all right? Flip of the ribbon, we already have it. So, and then, still 1 quarter of an entry. And of course, we're gonna adjust to our target properly. We can still go low in here. Be careful. Let's take a look at what's gonna be here. Let me just get rid of this, because we're not gonna be using it anymore, all right? There it is. Let me see how the rest of my oscillators, especially my linear regression. Oh man, I love that one. We just still don't have peak performance. I think we might have it like in the next possible candle. Why not? Let's try to be as accurate as possible. Here, let's lock it so it doesn't move. All right, and where is my support and resistance? Well, I have another resistance here, but I don't want to hold it all the way down here. I'd rather just get stopped out. It's a quarter of a position. Not bad. Bouncing off the dynamic reactor. Perfect. I'm expecting a dead cat bounce. All right, so be careful on that movement. Somewhere around, what I said, 24. So let's add it in here. Entry point Where is it? TP1. Maybe with a little bit of log TP2. And that will be it. All right. Another one that did, we are on support that we're not going to be taking a trade. And we already have talked about this. Is Solana, Firecube, Ethereum, Litecoin, and I think Pingu. All right, Pingu. We already have peak performance. Look at that candle. We're still going lower. Pingu, let's try to catch it with 1/4 of a position. Peak performance, let's go on the dynamic director a little bit higher. So far over here, let's see if we have another important point. Ooh, lower. Let's go to dynamic director because we have this other line. I'm averaging between support and resistances. Oh, look at that. What we got in here. A big area of support next to a golden line right here. Big area of support. So let's go over it. Let's protect ourselves with it. And let's aim just slightly bit lower. All right. So let's go for it. I think this is going to be it. Let's wait for the alert. All right, and then TP's target price. This looks pretty good, to be honest, right there. All right, so I think we got it so far. We also talked about Bonk and SPX. Bonk, well, what happened on confirmed short? Remember that we did not bounce. Too bad, too bad. This one would have been an amazing short, but it did not bounce. It did not bounce. Well, it did not bounce as I was expecting, so I did not took the entry, right? Yeah, I mean, it went all the way up here, right? But that was basically right after the thing. So, to be honest, I did not took it. Did it play it out? If I would have been sitting in here, yep, it would. Did I took it? I did not. I did not. I mean, I can be... first. Oh, guys, you're killing me. You guys are killing me. I love you guys. All right, so far that is SPX. Too bad, because that would have been a fantastic entry. Fantastic entry. Next time, better luck next time. All right, I think that is gonna be it for today. I do have plans. We'd go taking dinner with my wife and her family. They're here to visit. Yesterday, by the way, if you've missed out, go check out my little niece came in here. I promised her that she's going to be on YouTube, and we'll introduce it to you guys. So that was Amelia here saying hi. I think they're staying for the weekend, and they have invited us to go with them to take some dinner. So I'm not gonna be taking that much time of you guys. BCH, it's pumping today. Let's do BCH just for you, KDGT, just for you, my friend. BCH, and I hate BCH, bro. BCH, I hate it, but dude, that thing really moves. To be honest, I mean, nothing against it. No, yeah, actually, I do have a lot of shit against it, but. Because of their founder, man. Because of their founder. I do take it personal. I'm sorry. But look at that, man. Shit. Harv, what's up, my friend? Welcome, brother. Let me send you a huge heart. I lost my hearts and stuff here from my loop deck. So I need to repair them. But let me send you a heart, my friend. There you go. And today, by the way, my cuisine art, my friend, my juice extractor broke. They were very nice. We called them. We sent them some pictures. They didn't ask any questions. Or did they ask any questions? No, they didn't ask any questions. I got my wife right now next to me. She actually took care of that. And they went, all right, just send me a picture of it. You are on the guarantee. Here's the change of the piece. And then they send it. So I got it back, and man, making some juices. So you're gonna be seeing me drinking more orange juice and coffee. All right, we got a Ethereum alert. Let's take a look at the Ethereum alert. Oh, the same thing, but that is in 15 minutes. All right, let's hold this thought. I promise BCH. Let's do BCH, and then I do Ethereum. All right, BCH pumping. We have a peak performance. Where is it going to be stopping? Let's first take a look at this area right here. Let's add an alert. And I'm going to pushing it a little bit higher here. all right, in between my VRVP, right, and my golden line right here. We already have a peak performance, but remember that peak performance, look at that, can be part of just a little retracement for a further continuation. So where are we going to be jumping in as we have some more flag out, or we have a retracement? So far, there is not for me. There's no entry here for me. And this is one of the things that I'm sorry to myself, but I'll have to suck it up if I want to jump in here. I'm not jumping after the prices, even if I could make a little bit of a buck on here, but I'm not because it's just too dangerous. It's just too dangerous. But so let's go back to the 4 hours. Let's see how well is it going. By the way, it seems like fantastic setup. Look at that. Let's adjust our alert. Let's go right below here. We already have peak performance. Look at that, man. If we would have got that peak performance, oof, that would have been your entry, brother. That is a, first of all, fantastic holdout. Hate BCH, but fantastic holdout. Right, almost right on the spot. Hopefully you did jump in there, brother. That'll be fantastic. Remember, guys, if you're watching this from YouTube and you're not part of the community, we had a complete series from zero to hero on how to trade, and we create our own setup, which is this one right here, out of free indicators. Go watch it, go check it out, because this oscillator it's awesome. It's a banger, man. You're missing out. So go check it out, guys. And also remember, if you're new here and you want to try it out, the paid indicators that we're partnered with. And full disclosure, I'm part of Chart Prime as a master instructor. But check out the lower description. We have a 40% coupon for your first month to get you guys hook up in there. All right, so we're gonna be waiting for this area right here. We still don't have loss of strength in here, so we can still go to the next level. This is FOMO. This is a FOMO making machine, man. But no entry. I needed to flag out. And then I need to cross over, and then we take the risk. But so far, no entry. You make it sound so filthy. We got the what? Wacky tabaki. Where do you get the wacky tabaki, bro? Do you got the wacky keiki? Let me know. Those are awesome. All right. Dude, this program needs to be over 18, man. Done, laughing my ass off. Love it. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for today. Hopefully my parents are not watching today's session. And well, if they do, hello dad, hello mom. All right. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys, today. Remember, take some profits on the trades that we set up yesterday. Move your stop to entry. Keep 50% alive. We still have some room to grow, but we need to protect the gains that we already have made. All right. No walkie tabaki if you're driving. No drinking and driving. But do go enjoy your money. Save it because you need some dry powder. All right. You will need some dry powder in the future, not in the long-term future. But remember, you can put it into compound savings in the meantime. But also, well, treat yourself when you do a great job in that. This chat, I know, Wix5, I know. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are fantastic. I don't know if I should be doing trading or just reading the chat, because you guys killed it. I love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. And as always, see you guys tomorrow.